What's up? What's up? What's up? It is the space station. Taking a sip of some water. Yes, indeed. The Amish space station. I hope everyone is doing pretty good. I'm about to start the show. In a couple minutes, maybe a minute. I'm not really going to wait a long time. So I don't really have like a large channel. So I just want this video to go in. So I seen a book lying around in a store, and I think it might have been a Walgreens or something. I got it, like I was scanning it, and I was going to do a few videos on each thing in here, but I still might. But this is an overview. All right, I got to cut these phones off. All right, sorry about that, guys. So let's start. Here is the book that I just making sure you guys can see it. Here's the book that I picked up from a store. Like, there's people that go on modern day debate in some of these other places that say that these societies don't even exist. Amazing, isn't it? Inside the world's most mysterious groups. Let me explain. This is also something that's not debatable, like I did in my other show. This is something that's not debatable. If somebody asks, are secret societies real? Is the Illuminati real? Yeah, I don't think so. I think so. It's not debatable. It is real. These are real groups. You have to be completely brain dead to think that these groups don't really exist. You got to be completely brain dead. So now that you guys have seen this, you know, just want to make sure that you get a really good look. And I have a really bad mouse connected right now, so you know, sorry about that. The Knights of Malta. This is one of them. All this is within this book. I just scanned it. Okay. Formed in 1899 is what that says. Knights of Malta. Also known as the Sovereign Military Order of Malta. The organization has diplomatic relations with 110 countries, but no actual sovereignty over Malta itself. 110 countries. Began over 900 years ago to care for pilgrims in Jerusalem. First off, Jerusalem, that's also going to be on my debunked list. Jerusalem that you know today is not the real Jerusalem. That's the fake Jerusalem. All lies. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Okay. Last interruption. Sorry about that. Unless you're a Glober, I'm not sorry. All right. After the Muslim conquest, the Knights of Malta were commonly called Knights Hospitaller. Over time, that mission changed and expanded to Rhodes in the early 14th century, then Malta in 1530. Listen, what you guys have to understand right here, see this from 1113? I have no idea whether, you know, these dates are legit or not. I don't even care whether they're legit, because if they are legit, it just goes to show what really is going on here. Over 13,500 members. The Truth movement, and like I said, I was putting something together where it's an anti-Mason group, and this is what needs to happen. This is the problem, is that the Truth group is not getting together properly, because the Truth has been infiltrated by so many shills and people who don't know. See, the Truth is something that's so screwed over that a lot of people don't know what the Truth actually is. So they come in and you get those people saying, well, you know, you got all of these, what do you call them? Reptilians. It's like, yeah, I know Earth is flat, but, you know, there's aliens. No. See, when you get so many people in there and they all think that they're all some higher vibration, and, you know, they connect with all these outside aliens, and, you know, and all these people, lizard people. And I mean, you get so much nonsense in the Truth group, even though really it should be easy to see. If it's outrageous, if they don't have an alien for you to look at, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to be listening to it. If they don't have a fallen angel for you to look at, you're not supposed to be listening to it. Okay? That's the Knights of Malta. The Knights Templar, as you all know, I am doing a complete exposing of them. The Knights Templar is one of the most evil groups I've ever seen. And there's a wonderful site that completely debunks them just amazingly. So I'm gonna skip that because I wanna do some more. Look at this. See the triangle and see the eye that's on your dollar bills and stuff like that. If you don't know how these people killed everyone during the Crusades and stuff, I don't know what to tell you. But they're all murderers. They're not the poor Knights of Christ or anything. They're all murderers. What you all have to understand about these organizations is that they have their own history that only their members are going to know. So they have a completely fabricated history from the year 1119. Okay? So it's like I said, you guys don't seem to understand all this stuff. You know what I mean? Indiana Jones, it says, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, you know, conquest of Jerusalem. The problem with all this is that if you knew where the real Jerusalem was, you'd understand what all happened here and what the deal is with these people. So let's skip that. Teutonic Knights. I mean, this is only half of the book. Some of these I know you guys have never even heard of, okay? Pope Gregory granted them holy privileges, meaning that the church would accept any present or future conquests the knights made. Okay? Who is this? Teutonic Knights. Some of these groups I haven't looked into. So, but we're kicked out of also known as Teutonic Order. The Knights were kicked out of Transylvania in 1225 for making too many demands of King Andrew. So I guess he just kicked them all out. Sure he did. That makes perfect sense. You made 2 demands. I'm going to kick you out of my country. I'm not going to kill all of you, but I'll just kick you out all politely and you can leave. Really? Really? Okay, that makes sense. But the point is that all these groups and all of their fake history does exist. And when you join and you're part of this, you have no idea what's real and what's not. The Order of Brothers of the German House of St. Mary in Jerusalem. Again, Jerusalem is a bit of a mouthful. So it makes sense that they would come to be known as Teutonic Knights, a contemporary organization to the Knights Templar. There is so many branches. All of these branches lead back. Okay? This is the problem with Christianity. It was one of several fraternal organizations begun to help Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land to establish hospitals there. Even before the Crusades ended, the Knights had returned to Europe, where they existed as a mercenary military force. So they were a military force for hire, a hired mercenary Christian order to kill people. And all of you still love this little Christian cross here. Oh my God, it amazes me. Oh, I hate Christians. I really do. Because you have to wake up at some point. You got to wake up. If you won't wake up, I don't care. Like, I hate saying that because it turns so many people off, but the truth is going to turn you off. I say what a lot of people are just not going to say. So it's like I said, I don't care. You know what I mean? All these so-called wannabe truthers, they don't talk about this stuff. You know, even some of the truthers that I respect highly, they won't even touch flat earth. They're afraid. Any of you idiots want to come and talk crap on me about flat earth, it's like I'll shut you down real quick. Provide evidence and pictures and moon missions and other crap and math ain't it. Moving on. The Grand Orange Lodge. This sounds like it's linked to Freemasonry. Orange is 33 and Freemasonry is a Freemasonic color. Let's see if this has anything to do with it. Little known fact. To be a Protestant, you must be a Protestant to join. No Catholics, Mormons, or any of this. Or unorthodox, group restrictive. All right, okay. All right. So you have to be a Protestant to join. Similar to like KKK, you have to be a WASP, which is a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant. In Ireland, troubles between the Protestants and Catholics date back centuries, long before they had a cryptic name, the religious figure. The Orange Order, what I'm looking for real quick, I'm just scrolling through because I know that they have something to do with is Ireland and Scottish Rite and all the other stuff. I know for a fact this has something to do with March in Scotland, Scottish Rite, stuff like that. I know for a fact this has to do with Freemasonry. They might not mention it. Freemasonry is in this book, but I didn't even bother scanning it because you idiots don't know. They actually, and I'm not talking about the subs. I'm talking about the people who don't know this when I say idiots. So please don't get offended because we live in a time period where I'm not allowed to say idiot without offending real idiots, which is idiotic. It makes me feel like an idiot, but I know I'm not an idiot. But yeah, I'm not supposed to say idiots. So I try not to say idiot whenever I talk because I don't want to offend any idiots. Scottish impedance measure. So I just want you guys to see this. This is the Grand Orange Lodge if you guys want to research some of this on your own. Let's continue. The Ancient Order of Hibernians. Another group that you probably never heard of, an ancient order from 1836. These look like the people in those old pictures from John Levi. When you look at all the people they just seem to come across here during this time period, you know, all with the same hats, same similar clothing, looking all confused, staged photographs, all that stuff, man. Pennsylvania. All right, little known fact. Members shorten the name to AOH, saying it stands for add 1 hour to signify an easygoing attitude. Yeah, to avoid suspicion. Or America's only hope. Yeah, to sound patriotic. In tribute to the Irish loyalty to the U.S. So this is still some kind of Freemasonic thing. Seeking kinship with people of a shared background led to the creation of the AOH in 1836. Its roots reach back to Ireland, where some protective societies had been around for centuries. As far back as the mid-1500s, groups formed in Ireland to protect Catholics. This is all religious orders and are all militaries and all having to do with Christianity, Catholicism, and all of this stuff when the church had the most power. So this is what people need to understand, is that the church still has an insane amount of influence right now. Because when you actually go over to these other areas in these other countries, their religion, hashtag Jews, is completely disgusting. I mean, you know, they suck on baby penises. Literally, that's what they do. I'm done. On skipping that, okay? Because I'm getting angry. Irish people who moved to America found a similar need for fellowship and mutual aid. So they formed the order in Pennsylvania, coal country, and New York City. And that's Pennsylvania, New York. That's actually where a lot of these pictures that John Levi shows you and stuff like that. But the thing is that this is not a music order. This is not a music order. Say they specialize in traditional Celtic music. No. For 46,000 members specialize in music. Yeah, right. I specialize in music. All right. The Knights of Columbus. Some of you may have actually heard of these guys. So, but I'll be honest, I didn't hear of these guys until I started looking into it. But yeah, Knights of Columbus, they're mentioned in his book, actually, in his diary, which, like I said, it's so hard to believe. Stuff has just been changed as much as they wanted to change it. Oh, I just know for a fact now that everything's changed. A quick fact, did you guys know that Adolf Hitler tried to have peace? He sent orders out to neighboring countries and the United States for 10 years from 1830 to 1840, asking for peace, and said that if you destroy your weapons, he'll destroy all of his weapons. He only wants peace. Did you guys know Adolf Hitler did that for 10 years and nobody responded to him? Yeah, but that actually happened. On Flag Day, 1954, Congress passed a resolution amending the Pledge of Allegiance to add the words "under God" because the lobbying of the Knights by the Knights of Columbus. Under God by the Knights of Columbus. This is the same God you Christians worship. The man who supposedly killed so many natives, which, like I said, is still, you're still off. You're still completely wrong. But this is the same God that you Christians worship. One nation under God. So thank you for God, under God, Knights of Columbus. That's why you have to know the name of your God. Because if you don't know the name of your God, if you don't know the name of your God, you have no idea who you are worshiping. Let me put it to you really clearly. My God is not your God. You understand? You will have no idea who you're worshiping if you do not know the name of your Creator. Be very careful and tread very lightly. Next, Opus Dei, I believe is how you pronounce that. And if I pronounced this Opus Dei wrong, hopefully I did. And I do hope all the members are deeply offended. I pray that they are deeply offended. And next time, I promise I will try to mispronounce it a lot worse. 1928, little known fact. Some of the more mysterious and sinister aspects of the sect. Yeah, self-mutilation, participation in authoritarian regimes, etc., were invented by the group's opponents. In other words, they don't exist. We think. Okay, shut up. Shut up. In the late 1920s, after the Spanish priest named Jose Maria, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, had a vision about the work of God. Which God is this? Is this a Christian God? He founded an organization within the Catholic Church. Is this the same Christian Catholicism? To spread the word, evangelize, and offer spiritual assistance to members. So is this the group responsible for all of these fake evangelists? Is that how you say it? Because of this vision, and because he didn't want people to think that he had ownership of the group, he called it Opus Dei, Latin for the work of God. What God is this? Is this the Christian God? Oh, God. First, the Spanish Civil War, and then World War II kept the group from gaining traction. But when he moved to Rome, whoa, may God continue to bless Rome, because you know which God I'm talking about? Things finally started to click, and the Catholic Church recognized the Opus Dei in 1950. Now look at this, dude. All this information is right here. They publish it in Walgreens. They publish this in Walgreens. And you idiots got the nerve enough to be calling some of these real truthers shills? Are you psychotic? I believe this is Freemason. I didn't even bother. There's a page to the left, and I remember I didn't. Oh, wow. So, okay, hold on. Little. Are you reading this? Oh my God! Hold on. Are you reading this? I can't. I hate this mouse. Oh, are you reading this? I'm sorry, guys. All right. Are you reading this? Come on, just a little bit. All right. Are you reading this little known fact? The German government dissolved all lodges and comes. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh yes. I said, oh my God. Taking your fake God's name in vain. Just then, on top of that. Oh wow! I didn't know this. Oh wow! Oh wow! Somebody has a hero. Catholic Church wishes it didn't exist. It welcomes Jews. It led to the gay. Listen. People I grew up with when I went to the church where I'm from, they are Masons. There's a couple Masons in the church, and my pastor that was from Africa kicked one of them out and said, "You're not allowed to have any offices at all." Oh wow, guys! Wow, they literally say that Albert Pike was not responsible for the KKK. This in Walgreens tells you right here, mainstream article. That's why I get so angry with you people when you sit around and say this is all conspiratorial and you say nonsense like that. I get so angry. I mean, I can hardly contain myself because I can't even begin to explain to you why I get so angry. They tell you right here, okay? It accepts women. It rejects women. It's just a bunch of nice folks trying to become better people. In short, Freemasonry embodies a multitude of contradictions. Oh, does it now? There is no way this magazine can fully explain the vast story and mystery of Freemasonry. Oh, I know. That's why I didn't even bother taking the picture. So our first president, here's the apron, was a Freemason. Here's other Freemasons. These people all came together. George Washington, they all came together and they decided to do what they wanted to do. They decided to create the world they wanted to create. The world that they have, the life that they lived, everything that they wanted. They did whatever they wanted to do. Seen with his wife and daughters symbolizes purity and innocence. See, you gain purity by having your way with your children. So when you have your way with your children, you can be a Freemason. So I'm just saying, if you guys want to join, please, I can hook you up. I got the hookup. I can get you in there. You just have to have your way with, with your daughters and sons. Don't forget sons. It has to be, you got it, especially if you're male. If you're male, you have to do that in order to join Freemasonry, of course. 18th century painting of the Masonic Lodge, ritualistic blindfolding and sword brandishing, secret conversations among the distinguished members. Tell me the secrets of a master mason. Tell me the secrets of a master mason, or I'll take your life. Shout out to A Call for an Uprising. He needs to get on the flat earth and start doing some research and stop pushing that Bible crap. But he needs to get on the flat earth. And when I say Bible crap, I'm talking about King James Version. You guys just, like I said, you need to study. You really do. You need to study. Moving on. Spend too much time on that as it is. This is the other page that I had for Freemasonry. I thought what's his name was in here. President Warren G was a Mason. Jay-Z inspired Freemason Rick Ross and Jay-Z. He raps, "We the lost symbols, speaking cryptic code, ancient wisdom, valuable like gifts of gold." Let me rap that. I never heard this trash song. "We the lost symbols, speaking cryptic code, ancient wisdom, valuable like gifts of gold." But let me be honest and freestyle for a minute. This Freemasonry crap is old. Swear to God, if I ask JC what happened to you, he say I sold my soul. All right, I'm done. I'm done freestyling, guys. You gotta pay me. You gotta pay me if you want me to freestyle. I don't freestyle for free. Freestyle for free. And I said I was amazing. Not that I'm a Mason. I'm amazing. Not that I'm a Mason. Hold on. I'm going to do one more freestyle for y'all. I said I was amazing. I'm a Mason. I'm not going to say it because I'll get kicked off. I'll get kicked off. Anyway, real quick before I... something else that I didn't see. What was it? Something I didn't see. Wow. Holy crap. Yeah. All right. Go back and read it. The Illuminati, Machiavellianists, all through your body. It blows like a 12-gauge shotty. When it comes to pure blind ambition, you have to give the Illuminati credit. They really did want to rule the world. Oh, really? Really? The all-seeing eye that's on our money, and you say that they wanted to? But the group lasted less than a decade. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The story starts with Johann Adam Ruschbach, a law professor at a university, Bavaria, where he was the only teacher who wasn't a Jesuit priest. Okay. In fact, he was so fascinated by enlightenment, thinking that he rejected religion, he wanted instead to establish a secret society of people who thought like him. That's called intellectual phase locking. That's what they did at NASA. They go, the moon is a rock, and it's has to be spinning because it's a circle, which means it's really a sphere. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, brother. Yo, Amish space station, I'm thinking what you thinking. Are we intellectually phase locked right now? Yeah. Are aliens real? Yeah, but we need to act like they ain't and then put some CGI in our footage. That way everybody would think they are and that they're not at the same time. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I'm intellectually phase locked. That's a direct quote from NASA. Here is your all-seeing eye on the back of our currency that's never, ever, ever been changed, that $1 bill. You know why? Because it has all the information right here. I'm not going to read anything about the Illuminati because they are the ones who really run pretty much everything. And they're the ones that get shot down the most and get looked at as crazy conspiracy. All right. Now, this is real quick. This is going to take you back to back when I was a younger kid. I was around 11 years old. And for some particular reason, I wanted to learn about the occult. And I was highly interested in the occult. I don't know why I was interested in the occult. It fascinated me. And I even started putting a lot of occult things in my music. Let me clarify what occult is and what Satanism is so that you all can understand really quickly before I talk about the Rastacrucians, the Order of the Rosy Cross, the Red Cross. I want to explain. This is an organization in general that's directly connected with something called the Golden Dawn and directly connected with occult arts. There's a man named Aleister Crowley who is a Satanist, and he is a complete Satanist who says that he killed and abused over 150 children. He calls himself the Beast, the Great 666. Aleister Crowley is responsible for doing a lot of different rituals. The thing is that Aleister Crowley practiced Satanism, okay, and dark magic. He was not part of what some people would like to call the occult arts. I don't really have enough time to explain this, but the reason I'm telling you all that I used to study the occult back in high school and stuff, all these people wearing black trench coats and, as a kid, not completely understanding it. I don't touch the occult now because I understand this side of it. And back when I was reading a lot and studying the occult, I hated this guy. Because it was nothing like the occult and the certain things that I was studying. So to give you a quick example of, I think I know the owner of this site. So this is an extremely old site, very old, that most people have no idea about. But the thing is about this is that it's esoteric. What occult means is esoteric, meaning it's very little. It's not something that's spread around the world in large quantities, meaning like you can't, like not a lot of people know about it. You know what I mean? That's what esoteric is. It's not widely known. Okay. Alchemy is part of this. Enochian, Rastacrucians right there. That's some more information on Rastacrucians and stuff. See, this site really puts it in it just lays it out for you. Freemasonry, Gothic, it's all separate. Grimoires. This is actually part of occult. The sacred magic of Bremelin the Mage. This was a 3-part book that I read multiple times and studied that type of magic. And it's like I said, people don't completely understand it. McGregor Mathers was, I believe, the leader of the Golden Dawn. It's right there, actually. This is the Key of Solomon, also called the Clavicula. No, it doesn't say it right here. This is the Lesser Key of Solomon and the Greater Key of Solomon. It's been so long since I've the Lesser Key of Solomon is, I believe, a book of demons. It's part of the it could be the Lemmageddon. I think it is the Lemmageddon. So you're actually working with how to conjure angelic and demonic spirits and their sigils and what they're all about. This is not the same thing as Aleister Crowley. Okay, let me read this for a second so that you understand. This edition of the Lesser Key of Solomon. Remember, I'm talking about the Greater Key of Solomon, which is the Goetia, Clavicula, all this other stuff. But manuscripts, British Museum, edited by 2 prominent occultists. Although Mathers took the lead on the body of the text, Crowley's literary fingerprints are all over the book, such as the polite snipping at, hold on. I know about the preliminary invocate and essay interpretations, which is classic Crowley. Cleaned up, modernized version of Lesser Key, which is obviously intended to be used as a working document for serious magicians rather than a rigorous transcription of the source manuscripts. However, the information presented here in dovetails with the other Goetic grimoires in this version because they're one of the best of this literature. Some of these works have to do with Aleister Crowley, but the thing is that Aleister Crowley wrote his own particular books, and all of his stuff has to do with Satanism. It has nothing to do with some of this stuff, okay? The Triangle of Solomon and all this is conjurations, licenses to depart, other things like that. The Pauline art, the Ars Notary art, all that stuff. So I just want you guys to understand real quick. There is a difference between some of this occult stuff and pure satanic stuff. Okay? There's a big difference. So people do need to understand this. Alchemy, astrology, all these things are completely different things. And don't get astrology mixed up with astronomy. I just wanted to show you guys that because a lot of people need to understand where I come from when I say things like this. So the Rastacrucians are Order of the Rosy Cross, and these are highly secretive organizations, highly secretive, especially this one. The group claimed it dated back centuries. Not true, actually, yeah. But the roots of its beliefs do go back to ancient Egypt. Actually, ancient Egypt is not the Egypt that we know today. I've already debunked that, and it's going to be in quick debunks. Yeah, I can debunk Egypt within 1 minute, just so you guys know. A fascination with the paranormal led Spencer Lewis to develop an interest in Rastacrucianism. He traveled to France in 1909 to search for practitioners, and after he found them, they sent him home to establish an American wing, which is now an ancient mystical order of the Rosy Cross, which began in 1915. Adherents follow a doctrine that is built on esoteric truths and ancient past. Those truths apparently include things that the average person cannot see. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Okay? Spiritual alchemy. See, Rastacrucians dip into a lot of different things. But like I said, I can go deep into these, but that's later. I can't do it. I'm doing a quick overview. I only got a few more. There's the Golden Dawn. I'm not going to talk about them. I just already talked about them with McGregor Mathers. Hold on a sec. Something that I just read. I want to see. Yeah, there it is. Occult author Aleister Crowley, who would later be pivotal in the development of the OTO, Oh, yeah, the OTO, okay, which is also involved with the Order of the Golden Dawn at the end of the 19th century, but was denied access to the upper levels on account of his depravity, drugs, prostitutes, bisexuality. I told you. Bad leadership and dissatisfied members led to the original Order of the Golden Dawn to fall apart in 1903. I told you. Aleister Crowley got kicked out of here. God. So yeah, I'm waiting for you shills to come up here and say that I was part of something evil. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. Study the occult. That way you understand the difference between looking and studying at certain types of occult arts to learn other knowledge that most people don't know, and practicing Satanism, drugs, prostitutes, all this crap that Aleister Crowley was doing. So all of you need to shut up with the shill crap. I can already hear it now. I'm just being honest with you because this is a Truth Network. Therefore, I will tell you that when I was a kid, I studied this stuff because I wanted to know what it all was because it was fascinating. However, I never liked Aleister Crowley, and I studied him recently and discovered all of the evilness that lied within him. So this is the OTO, and this is the beast himself, or whatever he is. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I think, though, that people have been selling ashes from his house because I wanted to bless my septic system. So if some of you can leave me some comments and let me know where to purchase some of his ashes from his house that was caught on fire, I want to buy some ashes of the house Aleister Crowley owned so that I can consecrate my septic system and pour it in my toilet. That way, you know, he actually gets a little bit of recognition. There you go. You know, right in my septic tank. Now, little known fact, World War II all but ended this order in Europe, leaving their only lodges in California. Now, let me say this one more time. This is really, let me say that again. World War II all but ended this order in Europe, leaving their only lodges in California. Europe, because Europe and California are right next to each other. You guys have to understand this. And why you don't understand, especially in 1940s. Let's see what they say about this. It would not exist without the Order of the Golden Dawn. Its overall theories and practices are similar in that members of both pursue spirituality, metaphysical wisdom, oneness with divinity. The Order of the Oriental Templars, as it's known in English, began sometime near the end of the 19th century. And that's as much as anyone could say about its inception. It's pretty secret. OTO, according to the website, dedicated to the high. No. He had his own organization, just like they're saying. He had his own organization. He had his own doctrines. And every time that I heard his name and I heard of some of his doctrines, violinist Leela Waddell was Crowley's lover and muse. Okay, so yeah, look at that square, Joel. Anyway, here's some of his books. Books of Law. This is him as a pedo, what do you call it? Teenager, I guess. I don't know. Just rotten to the core already. I don't know, guys. Really annoying seeing how many people that don't understand this. I had a clear understanding when I studied occult that I would never study anything from Aleister Crowley. I hated him. He was always looked at as the most evil individual in the world, and he was. Skull and Bones. Some presidents Like George Bush and his dad and everybody were in Skull and Bones. Little known fact. Actually, this is a big fact. The 322 on the group's emblem may refer to the year Demosthenes died, 322 BC. Actually, no, 321. Okay, never mind. Turning point in Athens. Move from democracy to plutocracy. Or Planet Pluto by Walt Disney. Pluto was brought to you by Walt Disney. Perhaps the most famous academic secret society ever started. You know, I showed you guys a video of these, how many. There is like 100 secret societies here at Yale. 100 millionaire societies at Yale. All right. Scroll and Key. This is also at Yale. Scroll and Key. Little known fact. Members include, I don't care about these guys. I'll say it anyway. Cole Porter, Benjamin Spock, Gary Trudeau, and Stone Phillips. Mark Twain is an honorary member, though he didn't attend Yale. Oh, guess what? I heard Amish Space Station is the honorary member of Scroll and Key, guys. Yeah, I wouldn't trust those Amish Space Station guys building all those wooden rockets. It's a windowless tomb designed for Richard Moore's hunt. And in the words, talking about the Amish Space Station, in the words of Dr. Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer, UFO guy, who I used to absolutely adore. In the words of Dr. Stephen Greer about the Amish Space Station, their wooden rockets actually did go to the moon. Here, let me see if I can sound like him. Their rockets actually went to the moon, but the footage was fake. The footage was fake, but the moon missions really did happen, okay? Trust me, I'm a doctor. Shout out to Tyler Glockner. Hope he's not in jail for beating up his wife. Anyway, let's go. Hashtag secure team 10. Trash. Hoaxer. William, sorry, I didn't read the name. This is the Flat Hat Club. Now, you guys are talking about flat earthers. Why don't you talk about these Flat Hat Club members? Retards. All right. Little known fact. William and Mary, student named John Heath, created Phi Beta Kappa in 1770s after he was refused entry to the Flat Hat Club. It has far outstripped the FHC in the years since. God. Okay, so what? You're mad? You're angry? These are more college cliques. Well-funded college cliques that only, look, Thomas Jefferson, that only certain people could be in. Haven't you guys noticed by now that all of these presidents and all of these people that work with the Constitution and all of these people that did certain things that are supposedly the forefathers of our country, they are all, Thomas Jefferson had been a member. They're all part of secret societies. It has always been secretive. Everything. All of it's been secretive. And yet we got retards walking around in this country still saying that these secret societies don't exist. Saying only stupid people go in secret societies. Okay, was Thomas Jefferson stupid? Yeah, he was. To the 99% of the world? No, he was a legendary man. Can't say that without choking. I say screw all the forefathers and screw the fathers of today. So there's my view on that. The Seven. This is from Virginia, University of Virginia. Another clique. Oh, look. They got a question mark behind 1905. The only way to get in touch with the Seven is to leave a letter addressed to them on the Thomas Jefferson statue in the university's rotunda. All right, guys, listen. Listen. I didn't know this. All right, here we go. The only way to get is to leave a letter addressed to them on Thomas Jefferson's statue. Oh no, hold on. I hope it's not torn down. Yeah, graffiti's okay. If it's torn down, I can't get in contact with these retards. How can they get more members? I told you guys, Space Station is trying to get into these secret societies, guys. Trust me. All right. Yeah, I am changing sides and I'm trying to get in here. It's not to leak you any information. Like I would do that. I would never do that in fear of my own life. I'm afraid to die. I'm afraid of these guys. I can't defend myself. I can't protect myself. That's for sure. I can't protect myself. Hopefully this has not been vandalized. He looks like he's missing a head. I can't leave my I was going to drive down there, but man, screw that. I guess we got to figure out a different way to get in contact with these people. Well, I'll try and get in contact with them and I'll let you know. Well, I mean, no, I won't let you know. Yeah. Yeah. I've switched sides. Trust me. When they say I'm a space station is a shill, they're going to say that. They're going to say that waving an American flag. Trust me. The Cadaver Society. All right, guys. After this, there's one more left because we've been going for almost an hour. I just want to show you. I'm not even halfway through this book. I personally took time out of my day to scan all these so that you could see this. Okay. I took time. Look how many pages that I've scanned. Okay. And this ain't even half the book. Washington and Lee University. Corpse pose. Okay. Little known fact. I don't know if I can read it or not, guys. Though people have whispered for something that the group roams through secret tunnels under the something, no one is able to find these passages. I'm not really that smart, so I'm not going to be able to figure out what that meant. You can tell a lot about a society by just how secret it is. For instance, if it's just rumored that the group exists, but no one is ever really sure, that is a seriously secret organization, which brings us to the Cadaver Society. People believe that the group of pre-med juniors with top GPAs are tapped each year to join the following academic year. Members are completely anonymous to outsiders. Next to nothing is known about the group. Actually, a lot's known. A lot is known. The Cadavers donated $150,000 to renovate frat houses. All right, sure. Nothing's known. Look at this nice pillar, ancient type of. The Euclidean Society, Mr. Edgar Allan Poe. Don't you notice that every famous guy is part of a secret society? Haven't you realized that the only people that are not part of these secret societies are the people who are being destroyed? Little known fact. The group was briefly called the Raven Society in honor of Edgar Allan Poe poem. These days, it appears to be mainly comprised of literature students. So you honestly felt the need to include this and you still say it's only literature students? Look at this. Look at this Tartarian infrastructure architecture. Look at this. Look at that building. The NYU building. $1894 picture. Because it's already built. It's already built. All right, last. Oh, this is the last one, guys. All right. Since this is the last one, I figure real quick. Let's do the NYU building. Of course. NYU building. All right. I have no idea. I don't know where it is. I don't even know where the NYU building actually is. They put stuff in there like that so that you can't halfway find some of this stuff. Is it NYU campus? New York University? I'm sorry. I'm not from New York, guys. I guess this is it. (1831). Where is the building? I won't even show you like a real straight up picture of it. I don't know. There's no pictures of the construction, I'm pretty sure. There's hardly any pictures of the building itself. New York City is so compressed. Yeah, murder half the world because New York City is overpopulated. Murder them all. That makes perfect sense, guys. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream today. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I am going to be headed out here. If you missed it, go back. I name over 10 or 15 secret societies. And yeah, I'm on a space station. I think I am going to scan. If I get enough views on here and people actually like it, then I'll scan the rest of the book. If you really don't care about hearing about secret societies, it's fine. I do have more stuff that I'm uploading on BitChute. Go to my BitChute. That way you can actually hear me talk uncensored, okay? There's one other quick last thing. It was about Freemasons. I don't know what it was. It was something weird. Something here. I don't know. Holy crap. That's strange. I'm sorry. I that's amazing to me to read all that crap. Oh my God. That's a lot of information I never knew about. So yeah, that's some Freemasonry secret information. So yeah, guys, you know, I say secret, it's not secret. It's right out in the open. People are just too stupid to study this crap. So yeah. A lot of different secret organizations running around. This is Amish Space Station, and I might be doing another live stream tomorrow, but I am going to be uploading some videos. Check out my library for some uncensored stuff. All right, everyone. Don't catch the fake coronavirus. Bye.